Okay everyone, the internet is interneting again. This time, Sydney Sweeney, the popular Euphoria actress, has found herself at the center of some unnecessary drama, all because of a bikini. Yes, a bikini. Let's get into it. So here's the deal. A few days ago, candid shots of Sydney soaking up the sun in a bikini hit the internet. She looked radiant, carefree, and absolutely glowing in her natural no-makeup state. But of course, the keyboard warriors couldn't help themselves. What should have been just a chill beach day for Sydney quickly turned into an online roast session. And for what? For simply existing in her own skin? Make it make sense. And this is not the first time it's happening to her.
Apparently, I am trending on Twitter right now for being ugly. And I would never actually do this, like ever. But I think it's really important for people to see how words actually affect people. And I know everyone says, like, you can't read things and you shouldn't read things, but, like, I'm a fucking person. I'm just sitting here with my dog Tank watching HGTV, wearing my Snuggie, like, I don't know. People need to be nicer on social media, because it's really fucked up.
The body shaming was out of control, with some comments so degrading they'd make you question humanity. It wasn't just random trolls hopping on the hate train, it was an entire army of haters swooping in like vultures circling over Sydney's so-called fall from grace. They called her mid. They called her fat. And one of the commenters accused her of catfishing the entire male population. Yes, you heard that right. According to these self-proclaimed truth-tellers, Sydney Sweeney has been tricking men for years by wearing lipstick and low-cut dresses to events. One tweet went viral. It was captioned, "This should be illegal. This is what causes misogyny," as if posting a photo of Sydney in a bikini next to one of her in full glam was some kind of gotcha moment, like, look, she's human, just like the rest of us. Newsflash. The woman doesn't walk out of bed in a couture gown with a glam squad on standby. And according to this person, looking glamorous on the red carpet is what causes misogyny. Forget centuries of institutionalized patriarchy. Misogyny isn't rooted in systemic inequality. Nope. Turns out it's all Sydney Sweeney's fault for daring to rock a smoky eye and a designer gown. But honestly, Sydney's not the problem here. The real issue? People who think she owes them perfection, as if she is out here auditioning for their approval. So, the next time someone claims women are catfishing for simply existing, maybe remind them that Photoshop didn't invent unrealistic expectations. They did. Sydney, she's just out here living her best life, and we love to see it. So, did Sydney crumble? Oh, no. She flipped the script in the most iconic way possible. Instead of ignoring the comments or letting them ruin her vibe, she went full savage mode. Sydney picked out some of the most hateful insults, yep, the ones meant to tear her down, and turned them into a reel on Instagram. Talk about turning lemons into content gold. Let's just take a moment to appreciate the level of confidence it takes to say, "Hey trolls, thanks for the free material." But it does not end there. The last hateful comment on the reel is, "Looking a little chunky, back to the gym girl." And then the reel starts playing photos and videos of herself absolutely crushing it in the gym. That's right, Sydney gave us a peek into her beast mode workouts. From flipping giant tires like it's no big deal, to pumping iron, to throwing punches in the boxing ring, she was like, frumpy where? Painfully average? Who are you talking about? All I am seeing is a hardworking actress. And let's not forget the mirror shots showing off some seriously impressive muscle gains. Just when you thought the internet might ruin Sydney's vibe, her Hollywood friends came through like a squad of Avengers, assembling to shut down the nonsense. First up, her Anyone But You co-star Glenn Powell chimed in, hyping up her upcoming Martin biopic. He commented, "You're such a legend. This movie is gonna be fire." Then there's Isabella Merced, you know, the star of Alien Romulus. She didn't hold back. She called out the trolls, saying they'd never say those things to Sydney's face because they're just too scared. Meanwhile, Lily Reinhardt, actress from Riverdale, praised Sydney's dedication to her craft and called her incredible. She commented, "It's always wild to see people publicly out themselves as pieces of shit with comments like that. You look incredible, and your dedication to your project is very inspiring. It is actually so stupid that people are calling her chubby and commenting on her weight when they don't know what she's working on." Sydney's been living in her workout gear since June, thanks to her intense prep for her latest film. She even joked, "I basically don't remember anything else anymore." If that's not dedication, I don't know what is. These haters are oblivious to the fact that she has worked so hard to bulk up because she is playing a boxer, for God's sake. Sydney's diving headfirst into her role as Christy Martin, the legendary boxer. And honestly, the transformation is wild. She's rocking ratty clothes, a headband, and a whole new look with darker hair. Like, who is that? Sydney's been putting in some serious work, bulking up to match her role. Look at those triceps, people. Sydney's out here showing that she's got the chops to do it all, and she's not sticking to any stereotypes. No one's going to typecast her as just the hot blonde girl anymore. Christy Martin's biopic is currently in the works, but the title's still under wraps. Doesn't matter though, Sydney's clearly putting in the hours on set. It's honestly inspiring to watch her push boundaries and break free of any expectations people have about her. She's more than just a pretty face. She's got grit, determination, and yes, muscle too. Take a look. Sydney is actually looking a lot like Christy Martin. Clearly, Sydney's been too busy getting stronger, not just physically, but mentally. But she's not letting the negativity slide. Remember that whole debacle with film producer Carol Baum? Yeah, Baum reportedly said during a conda that Sydney isn't pretty and can't act. Ooh, I mean, is this 2024 or 1940 for real? How sad that a woman in the position to share her expertise and experience chooses instead to attack another woman. It's a shame when someone who's supposed to lift others up chooses to tear them down. But we're here for Sydney's resilience. It actually is wild, isn't it? Even a professional actress with undeniable talent and beauty isn't safe from this kind of harassment. But here's the thing. Sydney stood tall, turned the hate into humor, and made the trolls look like absolute fools. We love to see it. Now, let us know your thoughts on this whole situation. Are the trolls finally quieted, or do you think Sydney will have to keep shutting them down? Here's hoping this little moment of karma gives the internet critics a reason to pause before typing out their next insult. But knowing how the internet works, well, let's not hold our breath, shall we? Drop your comments below and make sure to hit that like button if you're Team Sydney. Until next time, keep slaying and keep supporting each other.